Hello, my name is Paul McVeigh and welcome to the website expresstoimpress.co.uk. Express to Impress is my startup company aimed at presentation coaching and supporting individuals, groups and any organisations really in their training and presentation coaching needs. And, what's inspired me to do this is my background in teaching and lecturing over many years, in watching a lot of presentations, in watching a lot of people doing public speaking, and in doing public speaking myself in my job, in education, but also in a media and politics settings as well. So what I've found really is that it's an amazing skill to be able to speak in public, and it's something that is actually essential in our society, essential in our jobs market today, and has had extraordinary power historically, the power of speech, the power of communication. So you think back through our political history, and you think of great political speakers and orators, and people whose words and speeches have changed the world and been able to really inspire great action on behalf of the audience listening to them. And I think it is a really powerful tool with which to inspire action and influence people. And that influence extends way beyond the political or the social fields that people like Churchill or Tony Blair or Barack Obama or Martin Luther King inhabited, but it's much more about the day-to-day use of communication and presentation skills in our economy today. So my support is aimed at people who are looking to advance their careers and advance in their careers through developing these skills. Presentation and public speaking skills are skills of being able to master a brief, to be able to control what you're doing whilst you're talking to an audience. So they include a lot of preparation, a lot of scripting, a lot of self-belief, but also, I think, an orientation towards what the audience wants to hear and what the motivation of the audience is. So to do that successfully, we have to sort of cut through people's nerves and anxieties that they may have about public speaking. So a lot of my support, my courses are aimed to combine what I would call good presentation techniques with, in fact, the ability to control your nerves and your anxieties as you are delivering what could be a very good script. I think also that in public speaking it's really important to buy in to the reason that the audience are there. So we do a lot of work on thinking about your audience and really addressing the needs and requirements of the audience. So that preparation is really, really important. And we also do a lot of work on encouraging you to develop your own presentation style. People have different styles of speaking, reflecting their different personalities, and that's absolutely fine. I think to be authentic and to be credible in talking to people, you have to be yourself, and you have to come across as credible and real and genuine in order to reach an audience. So when we talk about presentation coaching, the coaching I will do is not kind of a one-size-fits-all approach. It's an approach that reflects what you as an individual are good at and strong at, and maybe we look a little bit at taking out some of the things that are really bad practices, if you like, but we also acknowledge that people have different styles, and we want to build and develop a style that you are comfortable with. That's a really good thing, because if you're comfortable speaking, you will speak better. There's no doubt about it. The other aspect of our work is to talk to people about the organisations they're working in and the aims that they have from public speaking. So it's very important to know what you're trying to achieve in public speaking, whether it's sales, whether it's presenting yourself in a job situation, improving your career prospects, persuading an audience, leading an audience. You have to really know what the purpose of the public speaking event or presentation is. I think we've all been in situations where we've seen poor presentations. We know what poor presentations look like. I think we can see them, in in our mind's eye, we have seen these things, we've been in the room. And for me, a terrible presentation is one where somebody just reads out these huge, long bullet points from a screen of PowerPoint slides, and there's no deviation from those slides, and they don't add to them, and they speak in a monotone, and maybe they go too quickly so that you may as well just be reading the screen yourself, and there's no kind of commitment or personality from the speaker in the actual script. This is what we want to change in you. We want to get your personality into the way that you present, because most personalities are good ones and positive ones, and we want to get you into what you say so that people remember your presentation as one that had that stamp of individuality on it. You know, you can picture the scene. I think we've all been there. We've been nervous in presentations. We've stood up and we've sort of we've undergone that sort of physiological response that you get when you're nervous. So the stomach churns, your voice begins to sort of go up and down in its tone. You lose control over it. Perhaps you're shaking a little bit. Perhaps you're beginning to go red a little bit if you're embarrassed. You lose control over your body and your movements. And of course, as soon as you begin to lose control, it's like a vicious cycle. The more you try to stop those things and you say, stop, stop my stomach churning, stop my voice going too quickly, actually, the more you race ahead. And you create the impression that all you want to do is finish the presentation and sit down. We want to work on those anxieties, those feelings, those physiological processes that you go through. Try and reverse them, stop them, so that you can just focus on your message and get across to your audience what it was that you wanted to tell them. And that's really important. So managing anxieties is one thing, and that's a lot about non-verbal communication and controlling your physiology and your body language. We can do that. If we separate that out from the message itself, and a lot about the message is in the script and the preparation, and a lot of what I will help you with is really working on how to prepare a script that's different and outstanding and interesting and engaging to your audience, and developing a style that matches up to that. So we offer a range of courses. We're really interested in meeting the needs of every different person and every different group who approach us and talk to us about their presentation requirements, their training needs. And we're very happy to adapt and build courses that are customised to individuals. I operate very much on the basis that if somebody comes to see me for some help, that they will want a very individualised service and product, and that's what we will make sure you get. Having said that, look around my site. You'll see that there's lots of information on the different sectors that I definitely am able to help, and you should pick up that phone or drop me that email if that's you. So, all sectors, all organisations, very much people who are in career transition, people who are between jobs, people who are maybe studying and trying to build in their transferable skills and develop their communication skills whilst they're studying at university perhaps. Experts who are very good at their knowledge, but they sometimes struggle to communicate it. Very keen to help them. And so there's a range of courses we can do. There's a range of things that we can help with. There's a range of organisations that can benefit. Have a look through the site. You'll see that, and you'll see that in particular I offer a taster day. The first taster day is taking place in January, the back end of January. You can book a place on that taster day. It's a kind of half-day course where we cover all of the essentials of presentations and public speaking, and with a view to giving you a taster of the key features, and then you might say, well, I actually want to know a little bit more about these things, or I want a little bit more individualised coaching. That's fine, come see me, we'll work out something more individual to you. But come along to the taster days and you'll get a good introduction to all of the key areas of public speaking and presentation, and you can book a place on those through the site. It's really good value. It's three and a half hours worth of tuition, covering loads of areas that are really helpful, really raising your presentation skills and your confidence. And then if you want a bit more, we can arrange a further tuition and further support on a one-to-one or small group basis. Thanks very much for listening to me. Please do have a good look through the site. Yeah, look through everything that's on here. All aspects of it. and you get a good taste of the many ways in which we can help you achieve your goals in terms of communication. Thanks very much for listening.